Think about this for a moment. Everything in your life right now, your current circumstances, your relationships, your bank account, your health, is a direct result of your past actions and, more importantly, your past thinking. Your life today is nothing more than the sum total of your habits, decisions, and actions up until this point. Let me share a story with you about a young man I once knew. He worked in the mailroom of a large corporation, but he had bigger dreams. Instead of shuffling through his day like his colleagues, he began studying the executives he delivered mail to. He noticed how they dressed, how they carried themselves, how they spoke, and most importantly, how they thought. This young man started coming to work dressed like an executive, even though his salary barely covered his basic needs. He began speaking with the measured confidence of a leader, even though he had no one reporting to him. He studied business journals and market trends during his lunch breaks, even though his current role didn't require this knowledge. Do you know what happened? Within 3 years, he was promoted 4 times and ended up in junior management. Within 5 years, he was a senior executive. Why? Because he understood this fundamental principle. You must become the person you want to be in your mind first, and your reality will follow. Consider this: if you were already the successful person you aspire to be, what would your daily routine look like? What time would you wake up? How would you spend your first hour of the day? What would you read? How would you interact with others? These aren't just idle questions, they're the blueprint for your transformation. The world responds to us based on how we present ourselves, not just physically, but in our entire way of being. When you begin acting like the person you want to become, something remarkable happens. The world starts treating you differently because you're different. You're sending out different signals, creating different expectations, and as a result, receiving different responses. Let me be very clear about something. This isn't about pretending or being fake. It's about intentionally developing the characteristics, habits, and mindset of the person you want to become. It's about growing into your potential rather than waiting for success to somehow transform you. Think of it like this: if you wanted to become a master pianist, would you wait until you were successful to practice? Of course not. You'd practice like a master pianist, study like a master pianist, think like a master pianist. The same principle applies to any area of life you want to improve. I've observed thousands of successful people throughout my career, and I've noticed a common thread. They all started acting like successful people before they achieved substantial success. They adopted the habits, the mindset, and the behaviors of successful people while they were still on their journey. Consider this powerful truth: your mind cannot tell the difference between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. When you consistently act as the person you want to be, your subconscious mind begins to accept this as your new reality. It starts working tirelessly to bring your outer world into alignment with this inner image. Let me give you a practical example. Suppose you want to become a successful entrepreneur. Start thinking like one right now. Successful entrepreneurs are problem solvers. They see opportunities where others see obstacles. They take calculated risks. They learn from failures. They network with purpose. They manage their time efficiently. You don't need to own a business to start developing these qualities. You can practice them in your current job, in your personal life, in any situation. The key is consistency. You must maintain this new way of being, even when it feels uncomfortable, even when no one else believes in your vision. Remember, every great achievement in human history began with someone acting on a vision that existed only in their mind. Thomas Edison acted like a successful inventor long before he successfully invented anything. Henry Ford acted like an industrialist who could put America on wheels before he built his first successful automobile. Your habits are the building blocks of your character, and your character determines your destiny. When you act as the person you want to be, you're not just putting on a show, you're literally rewiring your brain, your neural pathways, establishing new patterns of thought and behavior. Let's talk about fear for a moment, because it's often the biggest obstacle people face when trying to act as the person they want to be. Fear of looking foolish, fear of failure, fear of success, fear of criticism. These fears can be paralyzing. But here's the truth: the person you want to be feels these same fears but acts anyway. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's acting in spite of it. The successful person you want to be doesn't wait for confidence to act. They act their way into confidence. They understand that action precedes motivation, not the other way around. Consider how a confident person walks into a room. They stand straight, make eye contact, smile genuinely, and engage with others. You can do this right now, regardless of how confident you feel inside. The amazing thing is, when you act confidently, you begin to feel confident. The external behavior influences the internal state. This principle applies to every aspect of life. Want to be more productive? Start structuring your day like a highly productive person. Want to be healthier? Adopt the habits of healthy people. Want to be wealthier? Begin managing your money like wealthy people do. The person you want to be has specific habits and behaviors. They make their bed in the morning. They exercise regularly. They read voraciously. They maintain meaningful relationships. They manage their time effectively. They set goals and work systematically toward them. They take responsibility for their results. They persist in the face of setbacks. You don't need permission to start adopting these habits. You don't need to wait for some future date. You can begin right now, today, in this moment. The gap between who you are and who you want to be is bridged by your daily actions. Let me share another crucial insight. The person you want to be takes full responsibility for their life. They don't blame circumstances, other people, or bad luck for their situation. They understand that while they can't control everything that happens to them, they can control their response to everything that happens. This level of responsibility is empowering because it puts you in the driver's seat of your life. When you act as if you're in complete control of your destiny, you make different decisions. You stop waiting for permission. You stop looking for someone to save you. You begin to solve problems instead of complaining about them. The person you want to be is also committed to continuous learning and growth. They understand that success isn't a destination but a journey of constant improvement. They read books, attend seminars, seek out mentors, and learn from their experiences, both successes and failures. Start acting like a lifelong learner now. Develop an insatiable curiosity about your field. Ask questions, take notes, seek out experts, share what you learn with others. The person you want to be is always growing, always expanding their knowledge and capabilities. Let me share something vital about communication. The person you want to be communicates with clarity and purpose. They understand that how they speak, write, and express themselves shapes their reality and influences others. They choose their words carefully, speak with conviction, and listen with genuine interest. Consider how different your life would be if you consistently communicated like the person you want to be. Instead of saying, "I'll try," you'd say, "I will." Instead of "I hope," you'd say, "I plan." Instead of "I can't," you'd ask, "How can I?" These subtle shifts in language create massive shifts in results. The person you want to be understands the power of their environment. They surround themselves with people who elevate them, not drain them. They create spaces that inspire productivity and creativity. They choose their associations carefully, knowing that they'll become the average of the 5 people they spend the most time with. Start creating your ideal environment now. Clean and organize your workspace. Dress for success. Upgrade your associations. Seek out people who are already where you want to be. Distance yourself from negative influences. Your environment shapes your behavior more than you might realize. Time management is another crucial area where you must act as the person you want to be. Successful people guard their time zealously. They understand that time is the one resource they can never get more of. They plan their days, set priorities, and focus on high-value activities. Begin managing your time like a successful person now. Plan your days in advance. Set clear priorities. Eliminate time wasters. Guard your productive hours. Say no to activities that don't align with your goals. The person you want to be values their time and uses it wisely. Let's talk about money for a moment. The person you want to be has a healthy relationship with money. They understand that money is a tool, not an end in itself. They budget wisely, invest regularly, live below their means, and make informed financial decisions. Start handling money like a wealthy person now, regardless of your current income. Track your expenses. Save systematically. Invest in your education and growth. Look for opportunities to increase your value in the marketplace. The habits you develop with a little money are the same habits you'll need with a lot of money. The person you want to be understands the power of preparation. They know that success comes when preparation meets opportunity. They prepare thoroughly for meetings, presentations, and important conversations. They anticipate challenges and plan for contingencies. Start preparing like a top performer now. Research thoroughly, practice diligently. Anticipate questions and obstacles. Develop backup plans. The person you want to be leaves nothing to chance that could be addressed through preparation. Physical health is another area where acting as the person you want to be is crucial. Successful people understand that their physical health affects every other area of their life. They exercise regularly, eat nutritiously, get adequate rest, and manage stress effectively. Begin treating your body like the successful person you want to be. Exercise consistently, even if it's just a daily walk. Choose nutritious foods. Establish regular sleep patterns. Make time for relaxation and renewal. Your physical habits directly affect your energy, clarity, and performance. The person you want to be has a strong sense of personal integrity. They keep their promises, especially to themselves. They do what they say they'll do. They maintain high standards in all areas of their life. They understand that character is destiny. Start acting with impeccable integrity now. Keep your commitments. Be punctual. Do your best work even when no one is watching. Maintain high standards, even in small things. The person you want to be is someone others can count on absolutely. Leadership is another crucial area where you must act as the person you want to be. Leaders take initiative. They accept responsibility. They think in terms of solutions rather than problems. They inspire and elevate others. They lead by example. Begin leading now, regardless of your official position. Take initiative in solving problems. Accept responsibility for outcomes. Help others succeed. Share credit generously. The person you want to be is a leader in thought and action, not just in title. Consider how the person you want to be handles setbacks and failures. They don't see failure as final, they see it as feedback. They learn from their mistakes. They maintain their composure under pressure. They bounce back stronger from setbacks. Start handling difficulties like a resilient person now. Learn from your mistakes. Maintain your composure when things go wrong. Look for the lesson in every setback. The person you want to be grows stronger through adversity. The person you want to be understands the power of gratitude. They appreciate what they have while working for what they want. They express appreciation to others. They focus on opportunities rather than obstacles. They maintain a positive, grateful attitude. Begin practicing gratitude now. Appreciate your current circumstances while working to improve them. Express genuine thanks to others. Look for the good in every situation. The person you want to be maintains a positive, appreciative outlook. Your relationships deserve special attention when acting as the person you want to be. Successful people build and maintain strong relationships. They're reliable, trustworthy, and supportive. They add value to others' lives. They build networks based on mutual benefit. Start building relationships like a successful person now. Be reliable. Add value to others. Maintain your network. Support others' success. The person you want to be builds and maintains strong, mutually beneficial relationships. The person you want to be takes calculated risks. They step out of their comfort zone regularly. They try new things. They're willing to fail in pursuit of their goals. They understand that growth requires risk. Begin taking intelligent risks now. Step out of your comfort zone. Try new approaches. Be willing to fail in pursuit of growth. The person you want to be grows through calculated risk-taking. Consider how the person you want to be handles decision-making. They gather information. Consider consequences, make clear decisions, and take action. They don't procrastinate on important decisions. They learn from the results and adjust their approach. Start making decisions like a successful person now. Gather information, consider options, make clear choices, and take action. Don't procrastinate on important decisions. Learn from the results. The person you want to be is decisive and learns from experience. The person you want to be has clear goals and works systematically to achieve them. They write down their goals. They break big goals into manageable steps. They track their progress. They adjust their approach based on results. Begin setting and pursuing goals like a successful person now. Write down your goals. Create action plans. Track your progress. Adjust your approach based on results. The person you want to be is purposeful and systematic in pursuing goals. Remember, everything we've discussed today is available to you right now. You don't need anyone's permission to begin acting as the person you want to be. You don't need to wait for circumstances to change. You can begin this very moment to think, act, and respond as the person you want to be. The gap between who you are and who you want to be is bridged by your daily actions. Every choice you make either moves you toward or away from becoming that person. Choose wisely, act deliberately, persist consistently. Your future is created by what you do today, not tomorrow. The person you want to be is waiting for you to begin acting like them. Start now. Start where you are. Start with what you have, but start. The world needs the person you can become. Your family needs that person. Your community needs that person. Most importantly, you need to become that person. It's your destiny, your calling, your purpose. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for perfect circumstances. Don't wait for someone to choose you. Choose yourself. Act as if you are already the person you want to be, and through the miracle of daily disciplined action, you will become that person. Let me share something that the person you want to be understands deeply: the power of momentum. You see, when you begin acting as the person you want to be, you create a powerful force in your life. Each positive action builds upon the previous one, creating an unstoppable momentum toward your goals. Think of it like a freight train leaving the station. At first it moves slowly, requiring enormous energy to begin moving. But once it builds momentum, it becomes nearly unstoppable. Your journey of personal transformation works the same way. The beginning is often the hardest part, but as you persist, you build unstoppable momentum. The person you want to be understands the power of their morning routine. They know that how they start their day largely determines how they live their day. They don't wake up and immediately check their phone or email. Instead, they invest the first hour of their day in themselves. Start creating your morning routine now. Wake up early, exercise, read, meditate. Plan your day. The person you want to be knows that winning the morning means winning the day. They control their mornings instead of letting their mornings control them. Consider how the person you want to be handles stress and pressure. They don't avoid stress, they channel it productively. They understand that stress, properly managed, can be a powerful catalyst for growth. They develop healthy coping mechanisms and maintain their effectiveness under pressure. Begin handling stress like a high performer now. Practice deep breathing. Maintain perspective. Focus on solutions rather than problems. Use stress as fuel for growth rather than letting it paralyze you. The person you want to be thrives under pressure. The person you want to be understands the power of focus. They know that where attention goes, energy flows. They concentrate their efforts on high-priority activities. They avoid the trap of busy work and instead focus on work that moves them toward their goals. Start managing your focus like a successful person now. Identify your most important tasks. Eliminate distractions. Work in focused blocks of time. The person you want to be maintains laser-like focus on what truly matters. Let's talk about creativity. The person you want to be nurtures their creative abilities. They understand that creativity isn't just for artists, it's essential in business, problem-solving, and personal growth. They regularly engage in activities that stimulate their creativity. Begin nurturing your creativity now. Keep a journal. Explore new ideas. Question assumptions. Look for novel solutions to problems. The person you want to be maintains and develops their creative capabilities. The person you want to be understands the power of their social network. They cultivate relationships with purpose. They understand that their network is their net worth. They contribute value to others' lives while building meaningful connections. Start networking like a successful person now. Attend industry events. Join professional organizations. Connect with mentors. Share your knowledge with others. The person you want to be builds and maintains a powerful network. Consider how the person you want to be approaches learning. They're not just passive consumers of information, they're active learners. They take notes. They ask questions. They apply what they learn. They teach others. They understand that teaching deepens their own understanding. Begin approaching learning like a master student now. Take detailed notes. Ask probing questions. Apply what you learn immediately. Share your knowledge with others. The person you want to be is always learning, always growing. The person you want to be understands the power of their physical environment. They create spaces that support their goals. They maintain order and organization. They eliminate clutter, both physical and mental. They understand that their environment shapes their behavior. Start creating environments like a successful person now. Organize your workspace. Eliminate clutter. Create systems for efficiency. The person you want to be maintains environments that support their success. Let's discuss emotional intelligence. The person you want to be has high emotional intelligence. They understand and manage their own emotions effectively. They read and respond to others' emotions skillfully. They maintain their composure in challenging situations. Begin developing your emotional intelligence now. Practice self-awareness. Manage your emotional responses. Empathize with others. The person you want to be has high emotional intelligence and uses it effectively. The person you want to be understands the power of their personal brand. They know that their reputation precedes them. They maintain high standards in their appearance, behavior, and work quality. They're known for excellence in their field. Start building your personal brand now. Maintain professional standards. Deliver excellent work. Build a reputation for reliability and quality. The person you want to be has a strong, positive personal brand. Consider how the person you want to be approaches problems. They don't see problems as obstacles. They see them as opportunities. They develop their problem-solving skills continuously. They approach challenges with creativity and determination. Begin solving problems like a successful person now. Look for opportunities and challenges. Develop multiple solutions. Learn from the process. The person you want to be is an excellent problem solver. The person you want to be understands the power of their habits. They know that excellence is not an act, but a habit. They deliberately cultivate positive habits and systematically eliminate negative ones. They understand that their habits create their future. Start developing habits like a successful person now. Identify key habits that support your goals. Create systems to maintain these habits. Eliminate habits that hold you back. The person you want to be has excellent habits. Let's talk about resilience. The person you want to be is highly resilient. They bounce back from setbacks stronger than before. They maintain their perspective during difficult times. They find lessons in every failure and opportunity in every challenge. Begin building resilience now. Face challenges head on. Learn from setbacks. Maintain your perspective during difficult times. The person you want to be is highly resilient and grows stronger through adversity. The person you want to be understands the power of their words. They speak with purpose and precision. They avoid negative self-talk. They use language that empowers rather than limits. They understand that their words shape their reality. Start using language like a successful person now. Choose your words carefully. Eliminate negative self-talk. Use empowering language. The person you want to be speaks with purpose and power. Consider how the person you want to be approaches change. They don't resist change, they embrace it. They see change as an opportunity for growth. They adapt quickly to new circumstances. They lead change rather than following it. Begin handling change like a successful person now. Embrace new opportunities. Adapt quickly to new circumstances. Lead change in your sphere of influence. The person you want to be thrives on change and growth. The person you want to be understands the power of their mindset. They maintain a growth mindset. They believe in their ability to learn and improve. They see challenges as opportunities for growth. They understand that their beliefs shape their reality. Start developing your mindset now. Cultivate a growth mindset. Challenge limiting beliefs. Embrace opportunities for growth. The person you want to be has a powerful, positive mindset. Remember, becoming the person you want to be is not about perfection, it's about progress. It's about consistent, deliberate action in the direction of your goals. It's about small improvements compounded over time. Your future self is watching you right now, hoping you'll make the decisions and take the actions that will create the life they want to live. Don't disappoint them. Act now. Act with purpose. Act with conviction. The person you want to be is not some distant, unreachable ideal. They're within you right now, waiting to emerge through your consistent, deliberate actions. Every choice you make either strengthens or weakens that emerging self. The world needs your best self. It needs your talents, your gifts, your unique contribution. By acting as the person you want to be, you're not just serving yourself, you're serving others who need what only you can offer. The person you want to be understands something profound about success. It's not about a single moment of triumph, but about the countless small decisions made every day. They know that greatness is built in the quiet moments when no one is watching, in the daily disciplines that others neglect. Let me share with you one of the most powerful truths I've discovered. The gap between knowing and doing is bridged by action. Many people know what they should do, but the person you want to be actually does it. They don't wait for motivation. They act their way into motivation. Consider the power of your daily decisions. Every choice you make is like casting a vote for the person you want to become. When you choose to wake up early, you're voting for discipline. When you choose to keep a promise, you're voting for integrity. When you choose to learn something new, you're voting for growth. The person you want to be understands the power of compound interest, not just in financial terms, but in every area of life. Small improvements, consistently made, create massive results over time. A 1% improvement each day leads to a 37 times improvement over a year. Start thinking in terms of compound improvement now. What small changes could you make today that would compound into significant results? The person you want to be thinks long-term and understands the power of incremental progress. Your identity, who you believe yourself to be, drives your behavior. The person you want to be understands this profound truth. They don't just change their actions, they change their identity. They don't say, "I want to exercise more." They say, "I am becoming an athlete." They don't say, "I want to write." They say, "I am a writer." Begin shifting your identity now. Instead of focusing on what you want to have or do, focus on who you want to become. The person you want to be understands that behavior follows belief. Consider how the person you want to be approaches adversity. They understand that obstacles are not impediments to the path, they are the path. They know that every challenge presents an opportunity to demonstrate the qualities they're developing. Start viewing challenges differently now. See them as opportunities to practice being the person you want to be. The person you want to be grows stronger through adversity, not in spite of it. The person you want to be understands the power of their attention. They know that what they focus on expands in their life. They direct their attention deliberately toward their goals and aspirations, not toward their fears and limitations. Begin managing your attention like a successful person now. Focus on solutions, not problems. Focus on opportunities, not obstacles. Focus on what you can control, not what you can't. The person you want to be maintains purposeful focus. Let me share one final truth with you. The person you want to be already exists within you. They're not some distant, unreachable ideal. They're present in every moment when you choose growth over comfort, when you choose courage over fear, when you choose excellence over mediocrity. Your future self is not someone you have to create from scratch. They're someone you need to uncover by removing the limitations, doubts, and fears that hide them. Every time you act as the person you want to be, you chip away at these barriers. Remember, transformation is not an event, it's a process. It happens one decision at a time, one action at a time, one moment at a time. The person you want to be is built through thousands of small choices made consistently over time. You don't need to wait for permission to become this person. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment. You don't need to wait until you feel ready. The perfect moment is now. The perfect place is here. The perfect person to begin this journey is you. As we conclude our time together, I want to leave you with this final thought. The greatest gift you can give to the world is to become the person you are meant to be. When you act as the person you want to be, you inspire others to do the same. Your transformation becomes a beacon of possibility for others. The choice is yours. The time is now. The person you want to be is waiting. Take action today and every day thereafter until the person you want to be becomes the person you are. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Make every moment count. Make every action purposeful. Make every day a step toward becoming the person you want to be. Your journey begins now. Remember, the world needs what only you can offer. It needs your highest and best self. By becoming the person you want to be, you're not just serving yourself, you're serving humanity. You're contributing to the advancement of human potential. Go forth now with purpose and conviction. Act as the person you want to be. Think as they think. Speak as they speak. Move as they move. And through the miracle of consistent, purposeful action, you will become them. The future belongs to those who prepare for it today. Your future self is counting on you. Don't let them down. Begin now. Begin here. Begin with your very next action. Thank you for your attention, and remember, the person you want to be is waiting for you to begin acting like them. Make today the day you begin your transformation.